Namaste Viewers, welcome to DM Astrology. In the series of the transit in 2025, today we are going to see the Ketu and Ketu result for 2025. Let's see. In 2025, the Ketu, which we call as the south node of a moon, because north node is a moon and south node is a Ketu, what we are defining, will transit through Virgo approximately half of the year, because on 18th May it is moving to the Leo, influencing the various aspects of life and each zodiac sign it will be affecting. Ketu is associated with the spirituality, detachment and karmic lesson, and its movement can bring about a significant transformation. So that is why it is very important. Actually, the Ketu normally drive the things where it is transit, because it doesn't have any sense. All the five senses remain with the Rahu, and Ketu has no sense. So it calm down the house, it dry the house, and it always vacate the house. That's the main tendency of the things. Rest half, because first half will be in the Virgo and rest half Ketu will be transiting into the zodiac sign of a Leo. And this transit is significant as a Ketu typically remains in the single zodiac sign for another 18 months, influencing the various aspects of our life during this stay. So Leo simultaneously having the same footage as like a Virgo. So both the sign will be sharing 50-50 result of the Ketu, and what the first half will be focus of people's mind, and what will be the second half where the people should focus, that we are going to see. Now basically the Ketu transit detail will know that Ketu presently in the Virgo and transit to the Leo on 18th of May 2025 in the Leo, which emphasis, see Leo sign we all know it's a sign of a king, monarchy, is a leadership, is a ego, it's a self-esteem, is a past deed, because it's a Kalpurusha fifth sign also, and it's a sign belonging to the sun. Sun is a soul, creativity fifth house, and in-depth love. Leo is nothing but the in-depth love. You see the difference of a Leo sign, in whichever house you have a Leo sign, it always have a expansion. Like we know Lord Krishna, we supposed to believe that he is in the Taurus ascendant. So Leo sign is in 4th house. That is why in his heart there are lakhs of people are there. Whereas when you consider a Leo sign, they themselves are very big in the show off, very big in the looking and appearance, but in their heart 4th house there is a Scorpio sign. So that's a different, that what I make to understand you the Leo sign. So Leo sign basically is for the leadership, monarchy, king, rulers, ego, self-esteem, past deed, creativity and in-depth love. So these all things are going to affect in rest of the half year. So what it will be going to affect, that we are going to see. First of all, we'll see the first half as a Virgo, what the Ketu are impacting. Entire 2024 also we have seen the same result, just is a revision. So Ketu transiting through the Virgo belong to the 6th house, which is basically for the health, services and analytical thinking. This period encountered the individual to adopt a more disciplined approach to our life. See, Virgo is again the sign of a Mercury, that is a thoughts, that is a communication. So it is emphasis on importance of the self-care and attention of a detail. So you have to attend in detail. It's a time to let go of a perfectional tendency and embrace a more holistic view of a well-being. It's not a outer approach or just a touch of something. You have to go in depth of the cause, you have to go in depth of any result you are seeking during this period. Now that will be the first we can say 6 months or 5 months, almost 5.5 months. The rest will be, Ketu will be in Leo. Now we'll see the Leo effect, which will be coming from the 18th May onward. So Ketu is known from the promoting the detachment. We all know it's a detachment, spirituality and introspection. It's always in the introspector. When it transit into the Leo, a sign ruled by Sun and associated with the leadership, ego, creativity and self-expression, what we have seen, the major effect will change, because the Leo, Sun and Ketu. Sun we believe as the soul, Ketu we believe with the moksha, we believe with the past deeds or pending karma. So this combination are going to increase. Now what will be the first focus of the Leo Ketu will be is the spiritual growth. Everybody will start more into the spirituality. So individual may feel a high tend inclined toward the spiritual practice and self-discovery. So that will be the greatest impact of a Ketu in the Leo. Then it's a revolutionary of ego and identity. So there might be a tendency to question personal identity, who I am, what I am doing, what, where, when, how. I done my first video in 2015 starting with the Ketu. So Ketu always creates such a kind of a question, what, where, when, how, who. So this will start searching your own personal individuality, leading to a reduction in ego driven persuasion. What the ego, I, me, what I am doing, that will be dilated, and you will dissolve into the social aspect, you will dissolve into the spirituality, because that the real or realization of our own existence. So that also we'll see. And also somewhat it will going to affect your creativity inside. So you have to go and search your talent, you have to search your creativity. So some may experience the unconventional creative ideas, something weird, something different, made in India, this all will evolve. You will try to find some basic talent inside you and you will try to grow it up. So that also, though there could be a challenge in the expressing them traditionally, you will not able to express someone, but you will going to make that thing happen. So that's the difference you will find during this period. So in Leo, because Leo is always a Kala Purush, fifth house, fifth sign, as well as it's a ruling of a Sun. When you are with the Sun, when you are with the Lion, when you are with the King, so you have to be very careful. See, we all know that Siddhartha Gautam has converted his life after seeing the realization of the real truth of a life, and he became a Gautam Buddha. So that's a transformation we call. We have an example of a Valya. He was a very bad person, always killing. He is a hunter, and suddenly he is chanting the Lord Rama name, and he become Valmiki. So that's a transformation. So you all people, where your Leo sign is there, you will also focus some kind of a transformation in your life, because sun belonging to your soul will be getting some direction by the Ketu. So even though Ketu has no sense, people will ask that Ketu has a no sense, then how? The same, there is no sense in our soul also. So soul always follow the deeds. So your deeds will be changed, and due to the change in your routine and daily things, you will be able to driven your soul into the right path. So that we are going to see. Now considering the all sign, we are going to see Aries to Pisces, what will be the effect of a Ketu in your life. So it can be your moon sign, it can be your sun sign or moon sign or your ascendant sign. I am not speaking anything with the solar astrology, or we call as a Saiyan astrology, not Westerners. This is purely Vedic Parashari system. So in the Aries, that is in the 5th house, your Ketu will be transiting. So focus on the spiritual studies. You should focus on something to learn differently in the spiritual path. Do meditation, yoga, dhyan, whatever. Creative blockage, it may be opening your creative blockage and detachment from the romantic relationship. See, fifth house is a romantic relationship, so it may detach. If you are already committed, already being with someone, it will make you somewhat dry. You will feel that it's all waste and you may divert your mind. But be careful, because it's a short while, you may experience something different if your chart is speaking something else. So there may be a challenge with the children. You have to face the challenges with the children, either to procure the child, either during the pregnancy, or if you already have a children, you will be encountering something different from them, which is somewhat unconventional. You will never been seen. So such kind of things also will be happen. So challenging with the children will be there, and difficulty in the higher education. If you are already pursuing the higher education, it was somewhat difficult for you. It's not also time for the speculation, so you have to be very careful about any decision making you are doing for the speculation thing. So that is also a big precaution you have to take. Now moving ahead, a Taurus sign. Now Taurus sign, this will be happening on the 4th house. Ketu is moving on your 4th house. So your domestic life may feel restrictive or distinct. You may find that you will be constrained to your family, you are constrained to your home only. So maybe your domestic life may be feeling something restrictive or distant. As your Rahu is in 10th house, so you will be more focusing on work. The Ketu in the 4th house may dry up the feeling of a pleasure. So it may happen that you are into the picnic, into the pleasure world, into the hotel, in the restaurant, in the amusing bar, but you will not incline, you will not be attached with that pleasure or that kind of feeling. So that may be also happen. You have to be very careful. A strong urge to detach from home responsibility might arise. So you will be leaving many things to the others. You take care of this, you take care of my cart, you will take care of my home, you will maintain my things. So you will be distributing and you want to withdraw from the daily routine work of your home. So that detachment will be also there. A spiritual atmosphere in the home is possible. Maybe you are calling good people in your house. There will be a good healthy discussion about spirituality, God, existence of human being, goal or aim of a human life. So this kind of a discussion may also start. So there will be an atmosphere in the home related to the spirituality. Property related decisions should be avoided, because maybe you incur a loss. Presently you may be in the dryness, you sell, you will not feel something, but later on you will be regret why you sell. Car and luxury may cause unwanted issue. Maybe some of the other issue you may be facing during this time. It is not a right time to move out. Change of home, change of location is not been advised, because you may be dry. In the new location you will not able to connect with the people, so you will feel more down than the present. Even in the at least in the present location you are aware about every situation. So that is why you should avoid change of location, change of house during this period. Coming to the Gemini, it will be going on the 3rd house, from half time 4th house and then 3rd house. So in Leo period, it will increase the courage to take risks, but with unconventional approach. You will not able to get the same approach as you are doing in the earlier. It will be something unconventional. You will not able to follow the path you already been doing. You want to take a risk, but in the other way, or may you appoint someone who will take on behalf of you. So that also may be possible. And success, you will be finding success in creativity and communicative efforts is likely. So communication also in the distinct mode. Suppose you are only doing the SMS, you will start WhatsApp, you will start social media. So that may be. If you are onto the social media now, you will try to experience the personal approach. Either you go and meet the people, either you will call the people. So that's something we call as a communicative effect is likely to be changed during this period. There may be a dryness in the siblings relationship. Maybe you are not feeling something about your brothers and sisters, so that also may be happening. Obstacles in the short distance traveling, so take extra precaution. You may end up with no passport, no proper document. So you have to be very careful while traveling in the short distance. Or you may be leaving your car paper, insurance paper, you may forget about anything, that may cause you something difficulties in your traveling. So that also you have to take care. Now moving ahead to the Cancer people. For the Cancer people, it will be going on the third house to second house. So Cancer people, the second house might be cause challenging in managing the finance or family relationship. As I told you, Rahu accelerate. It will give you your more dimension, whereas Ketu always drive withdrawal syndrome. So here it may be happen that you might be cause challenging in the managing your financial affairs and family affairs. So you will not able to concentrate on the both the side. Either you will withdraw from the family responsibility, or you may be misdirected or misleaded to the financial matter. So it's a very caution and very particular time you have to take care. A desire to focus on the spiritual wealth over material wealth will be experienced. So you may be feeling that what I am accumulating by the spiritual gain, I will not be getting the benefits same in the material world. But again you have to come back to the material world. So this syndrome, this feelings, you have to be very particular and very controllable in the nature. Even while you are speaking, you should be very careful. May your word seem something dry to the opposite person and they may not feel good with you. It may cause some relation wise issue in the future. So relation with the close family to whom you are daily meeting, close family member may also become bitter. So you have to be very careful while uttering anything. You may not be intentionally doing because you are not taking care, but others may feel in the other way. So that is why you have to be very careful about the spiritual wealth and the material wealth and relation with the close family members. May give up the financial growth and set at the beginning of the year, because in the first 6 months being this Ketu will be in your third house, you have focused so many plans, but now it may be seems that you will be withdrawing something scheme or the development or the new venture you want to enter into, but now you are give up. So that may also be change you may be finding. Now moving further to the Leo, it will be in the first house. For the Leo people, previously it was second house and half of the year it will be in the own your first house. So there will be a major personal transformation, because first house Rahu give you a deep inside thoughts, whereas Ketu deep inside dry. It will over or it will expire your all desire. So whatever you are thinking, you say, "Arey, what is making difference? Let it go." So you will start something related to the personal transformation. Maybe people also will see you in the other way, that why he is acting like this, because in opposite there will be a Rahu just in the 7th house. So individual may question their purpose. You might be also questioning again what, where, when, how factor will start. Identity and role. What is your role? What is your purpose? What is my identity? Who I am? So that kind of a question always arose when the Ketu in the transiting in the first house. They are likely to seek spiritual growth and let go their ego driven ambition. What the ego and high morals they think about themselves, they will come down, they become soft, they seek spiritual growth. Now they say, what is things in the holding, let it be go. If it is in my destiny, I will get back it again. So that also may be there. Don't ignore any symptoms in body causing discomfort. If you are feeling some discomfort, immediately take the precaution, because Ketu never show any symptoms. Being Ketu in your body, in your mind, first house is basically a mind. So it will not realizing, not giving proper signal to your alert system, to your mind, brain, that something is causing. So always be careful and don't ignore any symptoms. If you are finding some symptoms, something in the leg, something in the stomach, something in the shoulder, hands, anywhere, any body part, if you are seeing that some uneasiness is there, immediately take precaution and try to make it cure immediately. Don't postpone anything. Now considering the Virgo, you enjoy very much in the first house, you will be alone, you will be a dry, you will be self inside. Now Ketu will be in 12th house. So it will be high heightened interest in the spiritual practice, because 12th house is basically a moksha. So all the material need, material attraction also get reduced. It will be also a practice of the foreign traveling also, maybe not be so much vibrant, or solitude. So it may be happen that your intention will be somewhat dry towards your long distance traveling, to your pleasure tour, to your long distance traveling. So it may be happen foreign traveling. Expenses on the spiritual or health related matter are possible. So you will be not now focusing or spending something on your luxury and comfort zone, but you are only and only aware about yourself. So you are spending for yourself, health related matters or anything related to the spiritual matter. If that convince you to a spiritually growth, you will spend. If it convince that this will improve my inner health, you will spend. More connected to the nature. See, this is a very important 12th house. I always call it a house of nature, where people cannot control anything. You have whatever you are seeing in 12th house is beyond your vision. In my 12th house video also I have done 10 years before, where I say that 12th house is a house of unexpected thing. It's a house of nature which is beyond your control. So you will be connected to the nature. You will enjoy whatever things are happening without complaining. You will try to enjoy. It's a self-awareness on the to be focused. Self-awareness, inside awareness, you have to focus. And astral travel possible. See, this is a very important part to the Virgo people. When it is in ascendant, develop your skill now, so that in the later of a 6 months it may be possible for the astral travel. See, astral travel doesn't mean only that your body remain here and you will be traveling in the globe. It happens that you create the awareness that you can able to locate many areas, unseen areas, by visualizing, by making the deep meditation. So that also you have to work out for it, you have to focus for it. Now moving ahead to the Libra. For Libra people, it will be 11th house. It is always 3, 6, 10, 11 I say good for the Rahu. But for Ketu I always say 1, 5, 9 and 12th house are the somewhat a comfortable house for the Ketu. Now it is in the 11th house and Rahu will be transiting on the 5th house. So disconnection from the social circle and traditional way of earning. Whatever you are traditionally doing job, doing business, so it will change, it will transform. See, this all being adapting for the 1.5 years, and then you will be practicing regularly. So you have to be very careful during this period. So social circle will drive. Whoever you are associated presently, you may detach from them and you will be connected with the new people in your life. So that also will be happen. New and non-traditional network might be emerging for the gain. You may happen that to get the gain, you may be experiencing or inventing something new way. So either you are using social media, now you will go to the personal touch. If you are into the personal touch, you may be going to the online platform. So likewise, something new and non-traditional network might be emerge or gain. Expected gain may not be give satisfaction. Whatever you are expected, if you are expected 100, you might receive 50. So that will be also somewhat a dryness, that it will not giving you any kind of a satisfaction. It is time to withdraw from the current social connection. It's a really time that all these people, either they will leave you with the cause, with spoiling your name. It is better to withdraw from them. So you have a 4 month, start practicing that, not to be so much connected, so much approachable, and try to withdraw slowly. Involve in your own self development, so that you will be giving the second priority to them. So that Libra people, you have to focus. Moving to the Virgo, moving to the Scorpio. When Scorpio, it will be in the 10th house. So it may dry up something related to your work area, so it will not be so challenging, so attractive for you. So career might be feel directionless. You will feel that where I am going, what I am doing, this is real my work, why I am doing this regularly, or why you will become bored doing the routine things. But this is an excellent time for the spiritual growth in the professional life. So turn your daily practice, your job, your service, turn some activities related to that to the spirituality. In between the work, whenever as and when you are finding something, do read something, do experiment something, do meditation, anything that you can deviate your mind from the routine work to something special and challengeable. Avoid ego conflict at the workplace. You should avoid the ego conflict with the person. Maybe it happens that somebodies are doing nothing and appreciated. That time might be there. The Rahu may be in 10th house. So you should not worry. You should only and only focus about your work. This is a time where you are not going to receive anything in the appreciation. Any terms of name, fame, recognition, achievement will not be there, but you have to continue pursue during this period. Keep safe distance with your seniors, leaders, bosses and father. Those who are into the father position, those who are your bosses, your leaders, your seniors, politician, government, you should keep distance. Not to be approached so much closely to this person, because they may increase the conflict and you will be not happy with the ending with this, because Rahu in 4th house may be giving you a somewhat negative aspect of the pleasure. So you should avoid such a kind of people or conflict with these people. If you encounter with them, accept their views, say yes, yeah, you are right, and leave that things. Moving towards the Sagittarius, 9th sign, 9th house. So Rahu will be in your 3rd house and Ketu will be in your 9th house. Now 9th house very comfortable with the Ketu. As I told you, 159 is good with the Ketu. So it will enhance focus on the spiritual journey, because this is the journey. I always say that 9th house is your ahead, your focus area, where you land next. What is your next achievement? This is your 9th house. So your focus on spiritual journey, religious study. You may be encountered with something religious study. May it will not bring you any monetary gain, but you will be involving learning something different. So that may be also there. The mystical expectation will be there. So something will happen suddenly without any cause, so you may be also surprised. See, 9th house is your vision for the another 5 years, another 10 years. So that focus also will be somewhat been positively you can approach for that. So plan for the 5 years, 3 years, 10 years ahead of that, where you want to reach. Relationship with the guide, coach or mentor may require attention, because you need to take a guidance under them, because you may be go in the wrong direction also, because Ketu is dry. So in religious matter, in spiritual matter, you need someone who will lead you. Either he will be your guide, he will be your mentor, he will be your boss, or any superior person who possesses more knowledge than you. Some old belief may need to leave or update. Whatever your past belief is there, this is like that only, I will do this only, I have no capacity, I have this. So whatever the barriers you have already been there in your mind, you have to make over, you have to change, you have to leave that old belief, and you have to make some new resolution in the life. So that is for the Sagittarius people. For Capricorn people, it will be in the 8th house. So Capricorn people just released from the Sadesati, and this Ketu will be also coming to your 8th house. Now it will be a sudden transformation. Now in last 7.5 years Sadesati, you have learned what to practice, what not to be practiced. So that sudden transformation also this Ketu also will give in your 8th house. We know 8th house is a house of occult, research, secrets. So interest in occult science or inheritance related matter might arise. So something which was very calm on the surface will suddenly pop up, suddenly will come out. So that area which you are not in focus, that come in front of you, and you have to focus on that. So it's a time to stay focused and fearless. Be focused and without any fear. Learn something deep, because Ketu always gives lot of depthness. So inheritance property issue may create some more conflict. So try not to resolve or try to give up everything. If you have no guts to give up the things, wait. Let this Ketu will move to the further house, so that you will be able to take some call about your 8th house. Take care during the driving, because 8th house is accident and mishaps also, because your mind will be occupied somewhere else. You may be incur with some accident or some sudden event, so you have to be very careful. Now considering the Aquarius sign, it will be from 7th house, right? Because in the ascendant itself in the Aquarius you have a Rahu, so Ketu will be in your 7th house. So relationship might feel distance. You will feel that some distance has been created with your colleagues, with your spouse, with your family partners, or your business partner, social partner. You will feel that there will be a distance without any cause. Ketu in the 7th house and create the detachment from the traditional partnership. So to whom you are continuing since long back, now this account is settled. Now you may enter to the new contract. If you are into the verge of fixing some marriage, do fix during the Virgo Ketu. Don't let that into the Leo, because when it will come in your 7th house, you will not able to take the same person to whom you have spent 1 year, 6 months, whatever the time. Now your feelings will suddenly get changed. So it is better either take the decision before May or leave it after November 2026, when Ketu will move from your 7th house. Spouse may become drier, or emotion you may be withdraw from current relationship. It may happen that you will feel their partner is becoming dry. He is not keeping any interest, he is not showing any emotions towards you, or you may withdraw from the current relationship. It may happen that you yourself may withdraw from the current, because Rahu in the mind, in the head, is creating so much virus in the mind. So you may change some your mindset, though that also may happen. Try to present in the social event to show your existence. It may happen that people will forget you, because you will be not approachable, because your 7th house is with the Ketu, and 7th house is a public appearance. So always in the social events, in your family event, you should stand, so that people will aware that no, you are still there, you are exist. Lastly, sing in the Pisces sign. In the Pisces, it will be in the 6th house. Presently it is in your 7th house. Now it is moving to the 6th house. You have to be very careful about now. For 6 months you will be carrying your spouse. Rest 6 months you have to serve yourself. You have to create awareness about yourself. See, 1st house Ketu will hide the physical immunity, vitality, whereas 6th house Ketu will hide the real cause of the disease. So that is more dangerous. So you have to be very careful. So potential health issue or challenges with the co-worker. That may happen that potentially the health issue may arise. Something will which you have suppressed in the earlier time may also pop up, or there may be a challenge with the co-worker. So you have to be very careful, because you will not understand his language, he will not understand your language. So it is better that to keep the distance between the co-workers. This transit encourage the service others selflessly. So do serve others without expecting anything from them. You perform your part of a service. Don't expect that he should also perform his part. You just do your part and be happy. Many difference of opinion happens, because in 6th house there is a quarrel, dispute, enemies, what we call. So it may be happen that your many difference of opinion may be happen in workplace, but avoid any direct conflict with anyone. Don't directly fight. If you are not agree with them, you keep quiet. You should be withdraw from that. It may be his own opinion. Likewise, you have to come out from the thoughts, right? So direct conflict with you have to avoid with the co-workers, and avoid or postpone any litigation. If you are seeking to pursue in the legal litigation, just wait. Not to take the call of filing litigation or dispose of the litigation or settlement of a dispute or litigation. So it is a time, because you may be in the hurry or in the dryness, under the hiding of certain real fact, you will may be doing any compromising which may occur some loss in the long term. So that is why you have to take care. Now in general we have seen 6 month Rahu in the Ketu in the Virgo, and 6 month it will be in Leo. But let me tell you, in Leo phase of the Ketu will be the more powerful, because Virgo, okay, you are just taking care of your health and everything, but when it will be a Leo, it will really affect your soul. Take my word that it will really affect your soul, and you will start listening your inner voice. So that may be a different. Now we lastly see the what are the remedy to be pursued during the Ketu in the Leo. Because Ketu in Virgo, it's running smooth, you don't have to perform, but still you can perform. So first of all, you have to start spiritual path. Dhyan, yoga, meditation, practicing anything, either physical yoga or mental yoga or spiritual yoga, you should start performing. So meditating, yoga and pranayam can help the Ketu's insight in the spiritual treasury. So your journey towards the spirituality, listening to your soul, keeping awareness of the soul may arise. So that you have to see. Do a lot of charity and donation. That's also unconditional things you should do. You should not focus something that I am doing this for uttering or getting this kind of result. That is null and void. You have to only doing donation and charity. So donation to the spiritual institution or serve in the place of worship to mitigate the malefic effect. So you can serve. Many of a temple offers something. Many of a festival, they need a people who can help them. So you can go, even there will be no service, you can go and sweep the temple. You can clean the all the obstacles, help the priest or something. That also will be there. You can also chant the mantra, right? So you can chant the mantra of Ketu, Om Ketave Nama. Om Ketave Nama is also fine. You can pray Lord Ganesha. Lord Ganesha is basically for the Ketu. So you can wear the golden pendant of Lord Ganesha. You can continuously chant Om Gam Namaha, Om Gam Ganapate Namaha. So Ganapati, Lord Ganesh Upasana is also very well during this period. And to strengthen, since in the Leo, ruled by the sun, honoring the sun with the mantra like Om Suryaya Nama, Aditya Hriday Stotra, or you can chant the Gayatri mantra also, can also harmonize the energy. One side is the Ketu, so you can praise the Ketu also, and simultaneously being it's in the container, in the lordship of a sun, you can simultaneously charge your sun also. See, little awareness should be there. You should go in deep and listen your own voice. Whenever you are confused, whenever you are taking a big decision, just wait and see inside. Do really I do this? Do that is needed? Will I be successful? So you will get some inner voice. Your conscious voice will be comes out. So that's the difference you will find during the Ketu in the Leo. It's the best time to go in depth, because Leo sign is always on the explorer side. It's the sun. Sun never hide the thing. See, one more secret I can give you, that whatever the house Leo sign will be there, that part of a body, that part of your life, your people, your wealth or anything, you can't hide. Suppose your sun is in Leo sign in 4th house, that means your house is in the very beautiful and very well located area. That I have seen already done in the sun video, that sun in all the house. If sun is in your 2nd house, your family members are very famous and profound. So they may be so much famous, so you have to just give your family name, everybody will recognize. Right, so such kind of a sun, it will be effective. So that also you can benefit to. You can pray Lord Sun also, meditate also. You can do the mantra of a Ketu, mantra of a Ganesha, or anything into the sun, Aditya Hriday Stotra. This all will bring very good result during this. But you have to change your mindset from commercial aspect of Virgo to the spiritual aspect of the Leo. So that will be the great say I can say about the Ketu in the Leo sign. So Ketu in the Leo sign, we have seen all the results. Such kind of information and other consultation you can take from the WhatsApp number given here. You can follow me in my Facebook or Instagram page, DM Astrology or Dharmesh Mehta.
The same video you will find in Hindi language in my another channel, DM Astrology Hindi. So do connect with me. Very important videos are going to come very soon, and one by one I will be releasing, so that to give you benefit. Do share with others, like this video, share this video, press bell icon to know what will be my next video. So thank you very much viewers for listening this carefully. Dhanyavad. Namaste.